What's up you guys, my name is Marlon, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my full wash day routine. So I haven't washed my hair in about 10 days, which is usually what I like to do. You know, I want to make sure I don't wash it too often so that my hair doesn't get dry. So, you know, I figured it'd be the perfect time to show you guys what I do when I wash my hair and how I style it after. So I've actually just received some products from Earthtones Naturals that I've never tried before. This is actually going to be my first time trying this specific routine. So, you know, I'll be able to review the products at the same time. But the point of the video is to show you the 4 essential steps to having a healthy hair routine, which includes washing, deep conditioning, moisturizing, and sealing of that moisturizing, and finally the styling. As you can tell, if you look at my hair, you know, I'm starting from scratch. I don't have anything in my hair right now, it's dry, so I'll give you a better idea of how the products work on my hair. Once again, it just gives a better and more authentic review. So without further ado, let's get started. The first product I'm using is the Moisturizing and Conditioning Shampoo. I was actually introduced to the brand through this product. That's the very first one I used about 2 years ago. And I remember being surprised about the fact that you don't need to apply too much of it for it to be effective. It foams up very easily. So when applying it, you just go gradually. I make sure to scrub for about a good 10 minutes at least. I only wash my hair about every 10 to 14 days, so I really make sure to take my time with this step. You can actually get some decent curls from this product if you didn't know. However, you know, your hair might be a bit dry, so that's why I add other products on top of it. So once you're done, you rinse it off. So in order to give you the best review possible, I made sure to section my hair this time because I wanted to apply the products in the most optimal way. If I don't section my hair and then I don't get the desired results, it's kind of unfair to blame the products, right? Next up, I'm using the Intensive Hydrating Deep Treatment, also known as a deep conditioner. So this was my first time using it, but I definitely liked it. It's very thick, so I added a bit of water to help applying it. So I started with one section, focused on it before moving on to the next. The sectioning, it definitely helped me get to the roots, which is very important, as you know, when you're applying any products. You want your hair to be drenched in it when you're done because the deep conditioner is responsible for a lot of things, including detangling, overall strengthening of your hair. It contains humectants, which is important for hydration, and it's rich in oils and butter, hence the thick texture, which nourishes the hair and seals in the moisture. So I know that's a lot of information, but long story short, if you want a healthy hair, you want to have a good conditioner. So be careful, man, because of the texture, you know, it's very easy to drop, so definitely add that water. Once you're done, you want to put on a shower cap. I do it for about 45 minutes because I don't have an external heating cap, and you just let it sit there. After about 45 minutes, my hair is really soft. I don't know if you guys can tell. So next I applied the coconut moisture milk, which is a leave-in moisturizer. First time trying this product actually, and it's very light in texture. One of my struggles in general is that my hair has low porosity, and so I have a hard time, it has a hard time absorbing products in general, and this one in particular. Like when I was using it, the product was literally sitting on top of my hair, like it wouldn't absorb it. So I really had to make sure to take my time applying it, and if you have the same struggle as I do, you really want to go through each strand when you're using it. It may not be the worst thing in the summer though, because my hair won't feel as heavy. Last product I apply is the Curl Enhancing Jelly, my personal favorite. I actually applied both products to one section before moving on to the next because I want to be able to focus on that specific section, and also I want to make sure my hair stays damp in that section when I'm using it. You know, it's definitely more optimal that way. If you feel like your hair is getting too dry, you can always use like a water spray and just lightly spray your hair before you start applying the products. It's definitely important that your hair is damp. You don't want it to be dry, you don't want it to be too wet either, so just damp. The coconut moisture milk is very light in texture, as I mentioned, so I always like to apply a lot of the jelly, which is thicker. I think the two mix very well together, and I don't feel like my hair is overloaded with products when I'm using both, which is nice. I personally always start with the two sections in the back then I move my way over to the front. Now you're free to do whatever you please, but just realize that if you start with the sections in the front and then you move to the back, your arms might get tired, so you might neglect the sections in the back. So just keep that in mind. One question I get all the time now that I've started my hair journey is, Marlon, what's the one product you would say is the best for a good curly hair routine? And unfortunately, guys, I personally don't feel like there's one product out there that will give you a healthy hair routine. I don't think there's a 4-in-1 product that's out there. You need some type of variation of all the products that I mentioned in this video if you want a complete and healthy hair routine. Me, I personally go with Earthtones Naturals because it's the best brand I've found that is catered to my hair type. That's why I like this particular routine. Each product serves its own purpose and it's fairly simple to execute. But to answer the question, obviously you're not washing your hair and applying deep conditioner every day. So on a daily basis, the coconut moisture milk and the gel are your best bet. Finally, the shaking. I think there's a sweet spot in terms of length where this method works best. Like your hair can't be too short because you need length to be able to shake it. But after a while, shaking it becomes pointless if it's too long. So this is right after shaking it. As you can tell, the curls are defined already. And this is after the shower. So as you can tell, the curls look amazing. I had to hop back in the shower after because I still had some gel in the hair. But for a first time using this routine, I'm very, very satisfied. So final thoughts about this routine. I loved it. It worked great. As you can tell, I love the results. A few things I want to mention is I think it's going to be a great routine for the summer. The reason why is because the coconut moisture milk feels a lot lighter in my hair than the styling cream that I usually use that I pair with the gel. My hair is not going to feel as thick and heavy. And also with the extra humidity from the heat outside, I feel like it's going to be a better mix with this routine than with the previous one. So I'm still going to be using the previous routine for the winter, but in the summer I'll definitely be using this one. One thing I will mention is I think it took longer, but I mean that could be related to two things. First, I was filming, and usually when I film, you know, I want to make sure I get the right angles. A lot goes into it, so that's probably why it took longer. Also, this time I actually took the time to section my hair, so that could also play a factor in it. So the two products that I tried today, I really like them. The deep conditioner, I feel like it really made my hair softer. I took my time, I took 45 minutes, and that made a big difference. Usually I keep it for about 20 minutes, so I think I should really make sure I always keep it for 45 minutes. The coconut moisture milk, at first, you know, it didn't feel like it was doing much, but when I paired the coconut moisture milk with the gel, the results were amazing. So I hope you guys liked the video. My name is Marlon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.